Friends, welcome to Easy and Home Style Cooking. I'm Mrs. Ragini. Today I'm going to show a baking product and which I love it like anything. This is nothing but a pie, and this we are going to make it with coconut. So this is coconut pie. To make this pie, first we need a short crust pastry dough. So for that we are going to take 110 grams of maida, that is all purpose flour, and to this we are going to add 60 grams of butter. So first we are going to short crust this. You can use the blender. I use the blender when I am at home, so it's very fast. We need to short crust this nicely. Keep mixing it, and also 30 grams of powdered sugar, and just mix it nicely. So friends, here you can see I have nicely crumbled, and this is nice and short crust. Now what you can do is, we need a little bit of dough. So what we are going to do is, we are going to add very little of milk. Either you can use ice cold water and make this dough. See, it's not formed a dough, but it is crumbling also. So we want it like this, and this, if you want, you can rest it for 10 minutes, and then we are going to roll this and make our pie crust. I'm going to rest this. So dear friends, after 5 minutes, what you can do is just take this dough. We are going to roll this. You can dust little bit flour, or you can put it in a, you can take a polythene paper like thin wrap, and you can roll it on top of that. Just make it into little bit thin sheet. So dear friends, just roll it little bit thin, and for rolling it easily, what I suggest is, what I usually do is, once I mix the dough, I put it in the refrigerator for at least 5 to 10 minutes, so that the butter which we short crusted it will become little bit tight, and then if we roll it, it won't break and you can handle it easily. So you can do that way or this way if you are comfortable. So add lot of flour when you are rolling it immediately. Now just take a rolling pin, big rolling pin, and very gently first roll it to your rolling pin. Put it on your pie mold. So here is our pie mold. Just take this and easily put it on top of it, and now just adjust it nicely, and you can just remove the edges. So dear friends, just press it nicely, and you can just take a palette knife and cut the edges. And this we are going to bake it for at least 5 to 10 minutes, and then we are going to pour our filling. So now just, if you want, press it to the sides also. To handle it easily, what I suggest is, just put it in fridge and then you roll it, you will be perfect. So here our puff pastry is ready, and now we need to do the docking. So why we do this, we bake this, so it should not puff up. So because of that, we are going to just give a little bit of this docking. Just take a butter paper and put it on top of this, and on this we are going to put any beans on top of this, so that this is nice and heavy and your pastry dough will cook nicely. So this we are going to bake it for at least 5 minutes to 10 minutes in 180 degrees centigrade, and then we are going to put our filling. So this I am going to bake it, and now we are going to make our filling. So for filling, first we are going to break open eggs. So today I am using 1 egg and 1 yolk. If you want, you can use 2 eggs also, but I am just using 1 egg and 1 yolk. First we are going to beat the eggs and the sugar. Just take a whisk and whisk it nicely, and we are going to add 3/4 cup of sugar and 1 cup of coconut. Now add the sugar, 3/4 cup, and just mix it nicely. So here I have nicely mixed the eggs and the sugar. You can see this. You need not beat it too much, we don't want any foam, so you can just add all the ingredients and mix it. Now we are going to add 2 tablespoons of butter, and also 1 tablespoon of coconut milk to give a little bit of flavor. I am not adding vanilla essence, I am just adding coconut milk and the coconut and some cardamom powder. and also 100 ml of milk, very little of cardamom powder, and also 1 teaspoon of all-purpose flour. After adding 1 teaspoon of all-purpose flour, just mix it nicely. And why we added the all-purpose flour? Because we are adding coconut. Coconut has lot of moisture, so we need little bit of binding when we make our nice pie. So when we break it, we don't want our pie to be break. So because of that, I added some all-purpose flour. So you can add little bit extra also, no problem. And if you want, you can increase the eggs also. Now we are going to add 1 cup of freshly grated coconut. Mix this also. Now this mixture we are going to pour it on top of our. So friends, here our base is ready, and now what we are going to do is, first we need to remove this beans and put it aside, and you can see the short crust pastry dough is nicely cooked. In this, now we are going to pour the coconut and egg mixture, and this we are going to bake it in 180 degrees centigrade for 30 to 40 minutes. Coconut pie ready. It took 40 minutes to bake, and you can see a perfect crust, and top you have nice coconut, and your base is perfectly cooked. And now it's time to demold. So what you can do, just put it a bowl down, and you can just remove the base, and see, this is so yummy. I love quiche, pie, all these different kinds. I stopped asking my husband if I want to have it. I only make it myself, and I feed him also nowadays. So this is ready to now cut it into nice triangle. I am not professional, so I cannot like my husband, but I will try. Our nice pie is ready, that too coconut, and this coconut is also from our backyard. So this is ready to go into my stomach. If you want, you can just freeze it little bit and have it, but I always love to have little bit warm. This is ready to go. Wow, it's so heavenly. I'm going to enjoy this for at least 2 days. I'm going to store it, and I'm going to have it. Dear friends, if you want to have this, you need to make it. This is so yummy. So see you in another session with some more recipes, that too home style.